Oh, Cheryl, I am so tired. I've been wrapping and shopping and I'm pooped.
Oh my gosh, well I've had coffee here waiting for you, honey, so here you go.
So sweet.
Oh, how relaxing
Thank
today,
you.
just being at home after all the hustle and bustle for the week.
Oh my gosh,
goodness.
getting ready for the holidays, isn't that crazy?
It's crazy fun.
It is fun.
It's crazy fun, but how nice to be relaxed in our pajamas, everyone coming home for the holidays. I love it.
It's
I
coming
love it.
to us. This is great because we don't have to go out in the cold. We don't have to start our cars and rub them up. And
What about all the cold temperatures we've had this week? And I was hoping for school delays and cancellations.
And I was like, go to
I am
school. I got a lot to do.
I know. Free babysitting, please go. I got an
because
appointment.
I got something to do. But you know what? It has been super cold. I had to take my garbage out the other day, and I about died.
No.
I mean, it's freezing. My whole driveway is covered in ice.
Well, on a serious note, you do have to be careful going out in cold temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, cover the chest, the mouth, and check on elderly and people that live alone.
And
for
your
real.
pets.
And yes.
Make sure to watch your pets.
Oh my God, Scruffy and Cupcake, my two little dogs, were outside, and Scruffy starts limping, and then he's like falling down, and Brent, I had to carry him.
Aw.
I am an enabler.
A little scruffy.
I know.
Okay, so we got a great show today.
We have a great show today. We're so glad everybody's joining us. We hope you are getting your coffee at home and in your pajamas enjoying this. We have
Or
friends.
hot cocoa.
Or hot cocoa.
Yeah.
I would say Kahlua and coffee and Bailey's, but I won't say it.
Or something with a little, little something
to get you through your day. But we have great guests today. One of the things we're going to talk about today is we have Dr. Erin Wiley coming on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, holidays are fun for most of us. Some people have a lot of life tragedies, or it's a time of year that reminds them, or they're a little more sad. So we're going to talk about that. We also have
I know.
Tommy.
I heard that there's going to be a surprise guest here today.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yep, I can't tell you yet, but we'll find out a little bit.
Surprise guest.
I'm just going to give you a clue. He has a bowl full of jelly. Do you get it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
A bowl full of jelly.
And does he wear something similar to this?
Very similar. So we'll see.
We'll see who else. What else we got going on today?
I feel like we have such a packed show. We've got some people coming over from Cardinal Church Catholic High
Yes.
School, including Father Eric.
I was going to say, I was sitting here relaxing, and I thought I seen our butler tell us that there was a priest in the driveway.
Yes.
My butler.
He is in the building. And, we're going to do some holiday fashion.
Yes, from Clothes Mentor.
Yes, some stuff that you can wear for New Year's,
Yes.
out and about parties. It's going to be great.
Yes, and Brian J. is going to be buzzing around. He may not have a lot. He said he's saving stuff for the new year, but he will show up, I'm sure. So home for the holidays.
Yeah, let's get started, and we'll see you guys back here soon for lots more Glass City Grind. It's that time of year again. Time to vote on the Best of Toledo Awards. We're excited to be nominated for the second year in a row as Best Local TV Show. Visit ToledoCityPaper.com to find the ballot, vote for us under the media section, and remember, answer a minimum of 30 questions in order for your ballot to be eligible. Thank you again for supporting Glass City Grind.
Hey, welcome back to Glass City Grind. I'm so glad you stuck with us, and I'm thrilled that Michelle is here with us from Clothes Mentor. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, you know, I'm so excited because we know that we still have time for Christmas.
Yes.
And holiday parties, and then of course New Year's.
Yes, New Year's.
And all the parties that come with that. So you're here to show us how we can get great deals at Clothes Mentor.
Okay.
And you're even a personal shopper.
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, so why don't you show us a couple looks that you have there?
Okay. The first dress here is a White House Black Market.
That is adorable.
Yeah, it sells for $18.
Okay, and if you
So-
don't know, and guys that need to know, like this is probably normally anywhere from $98 to like $128, don't you think?
Exactly. Yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
And so for $18, look how adorable that is. I love it. And I love how you help mix and match. Like you even have the jewelry that people bring in.
Exactly.
Shoes.
Yeah, we do. We have a pair of Coach
Oh, those are adorable.
shoes.
Those might land me a date, those
Exactly.
shoes. Excuse me. As the production guy stares at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, we have a Christian Dior jacket, and you could wear this to work, or like underneath I added, if I can get some buttons.
Let's see. There's always a little trick to it.
We have a glittery top where you could go straight from the office to a party.
To a party. One of the things I want to say as the camera can kind of look at these, because I know we won't be able to do every little detail, is people don't understand that they're really lightly used clothes, or I've even taken clothes before that still have the tags on them.
Exactly, which we get clothes in like that all the time. People buy them and decide not to wear them, and we only buy clothing that's 2 to 3 years of age.
Okay.
So everything is like new. We check everything over when it comes in.
Right. So you're still staying, I think the thing too is you're still staying current. Like
Yes,
all these
all
outfits
the
are
styles.
current, and you can still add the jewelry. You have accessories there.
Yeah.
I do want the camera to catch you because those shoes you have on are like to die for. What size are they?
These are a 7. And
Oh my gosh! That's my size!
They're Valentino, and they retail for like $1,200.
Yes.
And I think I paid $35 at the store.
Do you feel like maybe you should give those this year for Christmas? That is the season of giving. They would be perfect for me.
Yeah.
But you look, so all this came from Clothes Mentor, and you look
Yes,
gorgeous.
yes,
Great for
yeah.
a cocktail,
Right.
great for date night.
Yes.
We're gonna skim through, but I wanna
Okay.
help with like here's even like a dress with a blazer you could wear to church maybe.
Right.
Or
yes,
to like my daughter
exactly.
dances to a dance recital.
Yeah.
But how
exactly.
great for a cocktail party or to celebrate through the holiday.
Okay. Yeah.
Same thing with this.
Yeah, with the sequin dress, and it has the low cut back, and
Oh.
it'd be perfect
Yes.
for New Year's Eve.
And I see the handbags here too, and I've seen that when I've gone in. There's always designer handbags.
Yes,
and
we have a lot.
I mean, not even half, but much more than that. The price.
Exactly. Yeah. This is a Louis Vuitton, and that sells for $650.
Wow.
It's a newer bag. It's
Yes.
in excellent condition.
Which how much is that normally if I was to go buy that brand new?
Probably about $2,000.
2,000. Listen,
Yeah.
people. Normally $2,000 bag, you can get it for $650, which is another thing. Some bags that are maybe $10,
Right.
and then you have the higher,
higher end.
It's such a wide market that you have there. I love it. So we're gonna skim through these real quick so we can let people know. Clothes
Okay.
Mentor is in Sylvania. You're Michelle. You're also a personal shopper.
Yes.
Can you explain that real quick before we go to commercial?
Okay, the personal shop is you make an appointment with me, and what I do is pull clothing that you'd be interested in. I get your sizes, the colors you like, and then I put everything together, and then you just come in and try it on. It's free.
Yep, which I came in before and said, oh my
Yes.
gosh, I'm looking for this,
Yeah.
and that, and I only have a few minutes, and you can grab them,
Grab it,
going,
you know
and it
where
goes
it's
much
at.
faster.
Exactly.
So we're just going to go through this real
Okay.
quick. We also have this bag that's there, which they have tons of bags. Here, there's a great thing that you put together that's really maybe summery, and then you add a cute little holiday sweater,
Right.
and even there's skirts and pants and all kinds of stuff there at Clothes Mentor,
Yes.
right there in Sylvania. So thank you so much, Michelle. We're going to have you
You're
back again in this
Okay.
new year just
Yes.
to make people over and to see what else we can find. So thank you
Okay,
so much.
sounds good.
today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
Hey, it's Brian J with the Glass City Grind presenting Brian J's Buzz. As you can see, it's a holiday season. We have tons of things going on right now, and even more at the beginning of 2017. That's when we'll see you again. Thanks so much. Oh, what did you get?
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Santa, baby!
What are you doing?
Waiting for you! Riley!
We're ready for Christmas. What are you doing here?
You know, 3 weeks ago I was visiting the children in Genoa, Ohio, and I received a personal invitation from Lisa to come visit you here at Glass City Grind.
Yay!
So my question is, what would Glass City Grind love for Christmas?
I don't know. What do I want?
I want a house.
A house?
Is that too much? I know I should ask you.
Good.
I mean, that's just one big thing.
That's a big thing.
But I want health for me and my babies.
Important. Very important.
I'm going to ask this year for people to get along all over the world.
Oh.
You took mine.
Less violence, more love.
We need that also.
Give.
For
Give.
people that
One.
more
Just
giving,
give.
more
Be it
giving.
patience, be it an actual item, water, crackers, gloves, time.
Helping children all over the world.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Very
Yes,
important.
Santa.
Very important.
Now, were we on the good list? Did you look?
Naughty.
Did you see our name? Are we on the naughty or the nice list?
Naughty. I'm the good one.
What? They're pointing at me saying naughty?
I don't have my book with me, so I would have to look, but I got a hunch you're all on the good.
Nice.
Yay!
Thanks, Santa.
Santa, we love you.
I want to see what's in here.
All right, well, we're going to open our presents. Santa, thank you for coming and bringing us all this stuff.
This one's yours.
Oh, yay, thank you.
Hopefully you're all asleep on Christmas Eve when I come to visit you in your homes.
We will be.
And I pray that you can, all your wishes come true.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Santa.
Bye.
Bye, Santa.
Welcome back. Right now I am joined by Sharon Johnson.
Hello.
And this beautiful wreath. And you're going to tell me how we can make this.
Absolutely, and it's so easy. I started with collecting, actually it's taken me a couple years to collect these because I look for vintage ornaments. Some of them are my own. And if you take a closer look at it, a lot of the ornaments are tarnished or scarred in some way, but you put them all together and they're gorgeous and they sparkle.
I absolutely love this, and I love vintage.
I love vintage. I'm
And
very
it's-
collective, and that's just right up my line.
Yes, and it's so, vintage is so in right now.
It is.
Everybody is into that. So what a fun holiday wreath to make. You're going to tell us how we can do this.
Absolutely, and
Okay.
it's so easy. You get started with one of these wreath forms.
Okay.
Depending on the size of your ornaments, you would choose accordingly. I used a bigger one because I had some bigger ornaments. You start out with just twisting this fun tinsel all the way through it. On this wreath, I did 3 layers. I did one on each outer layer
Okay.
and one in the center, and I went all the way around with it. For 2 reasons. One, you need something to stick the glue to,
Okay.
and I love the hot glue gun. But then, you can leave holes, and it's okay because the pretty tinsel shows right through it.
I totally noticed that, and I love that. It kind of gives it some extra
Yes,
sparkle.
yes.
So
and
pretty.
depending on which size ornaments and what size wreath form you want to start with, you would pick your flush by your color scheme.
Okay.
You get the different colors of tinsel. But I did a layer of that first, and another good tip is to put a piece of cardboard underneath your frame when you're working on your table so you don't end up with a bunch of glue globs.
And you just use hot glue to do
Yes,
this, right?
definitely. One of my favorites is the old family ornaments, or the ones that you can pick up at flea markets.
Love that.
have all the cool character. These ones I'm going to make on this smaller frame, but because of their real vintage and some of them are valuable, I will wire those on through the back.
Okay, so if
But
you
I-
don't want them permanently
Right, and I don't
attached,
want
you can do
to
that.
damage them because some of them are valuable
Oh.
and they're keepsakes.
I can tell I want to get a closer look here. They're so pretty. I absolutely love these.
Yeah, some of these are just awesome, and I think you could even use the different shapes to give it different texture and style. Like, look at these cuties.
What a fun idea. I love this. This is so cool. Now, do you think that this is something that should strictly be Christmas time?
Well,
Or could you leave it through winter?
you could leave it through winter, and especially you can use the same technique and use different shapes and sizes of pine cones. That makes it winter, and you can leave it all year
I
round.
love that. How
and,
easy.
And if you're going to do a pine cone one, you can use the more natural looking tinsel. The thing about it is it just gives you something to glue to and keeps it there, but looks natural.
Kind of fills it out too.
Correct.
Well, I love that. And then you finish it off here with these pretty ribbons.
Yes. I love silver and gold.
Oh, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's so classic and it looks absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you so much for
You're
stopping
welcome.
in today
Thank you
and
for
showing
having
us
me.
this. And we're going to have you back. We need to do this again,
Yes.
maybe for springtime.
Yes, we have lots of fun things coming up, lots of fun summer garden classes. So
Yes. And if people need to get a hold of you or want to find you, where can they go to
they
do
can
that?
find me on Facebook
Okay.
under Sharon Rose Johnson.
All right, thanks so much,
Okay,
Sharon.
thank you.
And we'll be back after this break.
Hi, we're at the Lights Before Christmas. Yay! Merry Christmas! It's hard. This looks fun. Probably the sloth man. Do you get to meet Santa?
Yeah, I work with Santa every night.
Coley, Toledo. This is 3,300 pounds of coal. What do you like about working with Coley, Toledo?
I like watching all the lights and seeing the animals that are more active at night, like the wolves.
Hey, welcome back to Glass City Grind. I am, first of all, so relaxed and excited that Dr. Erin Wiley is here with us today. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, one of the things I wanted you to come on for, and we wanted our viewers to see, is it's holiday time, busy time, a lot of festivities. For some, it's not quite as happy. I think there's a mixture of things happening. Some people have dealt with issues, some people just don't celebrate. How can we help them?
Sure.
And what can you offer for those that struggle with that?
Sure. For some families, it's a loss this past year, and this will be their first Christmas without someone that they love and their family. But there's, I think, a lot of loss that we don't necessarily think about. I mean, whether someone's just struggling with depression in general, or they have a child that won't come home for Christmas because there's, fighting in the family, or can't come home because they're overseas because they're a soldier, someone lost a job a month ago. I think there's a lot of different ways that people experience loss at the holidays. To me, some of the most important things, number one is, you got to manage expectations. You cannot be where you are every year when you're struggling.
Right.
And people can't expect that of you, and if they do, then you need to let them know that they need to lower their expectations for you.
Right.
Being able to just know that not every holiday is going to be a perfect 10, and sometimes you need to take a break from the parties, and you need to not be out with every person at every event, because you just need to take care of yourself and have some space.
And don't you think some people, what they celebrate is, hey, a nice night at home with some movies, some music, maybe just the immediate family, or just the husband and wife. To them, that is a great celebration.
Absolutely.
And I think what you said is so true, and I didn't even think about it. We expect, well, I have high energy, and I love all the people, and people want to see us out, and we're pushing that. Somebody's being set up for failure.
Oh, for sure. And I think so often when someone does have a loss of a loved one during the year, the family rallies around that person and is so nervous that they're going to be depressed. They want to keep them from being sad when it's normal to be sad and they should be sad. And if that person says, I don't want to go to the party this year, people typically will say, no, that's not good for you. You need to be around people.
Right.
But that's not true. You can have a celebration. You can have a celebration alone where you just celebrate someone's life and you have a quiet Christmas, and you can go to Christmas Eve somewhere else, but maybe Christmas Day you just want to be alone with your thoughts and memories, and that's okay.
Right, and maybe balancing it. Now let's talk about, why are people more depressed even in the winter months? Like, even if they're not typically, you notice around this time of year, they just seem a little more sad or quiet.
As a therapist, I feel like I see two waves of winter depression. The first one is the holidays. Women in particular, they just feel so much pressure. You're supposed to bake if you have kids. It's what you do, and you better take good pictures.
Are you sure?
And then you have to take pictures and put them on social media to show everybody. And then you have to have the tree. This year, I did not do a tree.
Oh my goodness.
No, we're going out of town.
Look,
so.
I'm ready to judge you.
I know,
oh my goodness,
how
dare
right?
you?
Right? But you know what? Like, that's where you gotta just figure out your thing. My kids were kind of like, oh, this is different. And I said, yeah. And if you don't like it, that's okay. We can do it next year.
Right.
Take it a year off. It's gonna be okay. So I think it's okay to kind of do your traditions differently. But the depression piece, people get depressed because they have expectations of what they're supposed to do, and then they're too tired or too busy or working too much. They can't do it perfectly, and it makes them depressed. Or like March, April, people start to get depressed because of lack of sunlight, and they just feel, it's like hibernating. You feel like you've been in a cave for 6 months. Taking vitamin D can help with that, because we're just so sun deprived at that point of the year.
Right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about what else you do, because you have your own practice, and how people can maybe reach out to you for advice and help in different arenas. So we'll be right back after this.
Stop out for Cool Comedy Live at Funny Bone. Wednesday, January 4th, 2017. Doors open at 7 p.m. with live band and DJ. Show starts at 8. Advance tickets available for just $12. Get yours today.
Welcome back. We are still here with Dr. Erin Wiley. Thank you so much for all the information. I know there's so much more you can give, but I would like you to share with us a little bit about your private practice, what all you do there, how people can contact you, get a hold of you for not just a girlfriend. It's almost like a girlfriend talk, but
It
how
can
you've
be.
helped and done a lot of other things.
Sure. So our practice is called the Willow Center, and right now we're located in Maumee. We're growing really quickly. I've just hired 2 more therapists. Mostly, we certainly see what we call the cold and flu of mental health, which is anxiety and depression.
Okay.
So anyone who's struggling with that, I think therapy is a great way to get through those tough times. But we do a lot of family counseling, helping families as they transition, whether they're physically moving somewhere or getting divorced, couples as they're getting married, people, we do a lot of marriage counseling, definitely see a lot of kids with anxiety who maybe struggle at school. Our website is willow-center.com,
Okay.
so that's a good place to find more information.
Okay, that's great. Maybe we can have you on more just to
I
even,
love that.
you know, with all the kids we have running around here, and as silly as me and Lisa and Brian are, I'm sure we may be causing viewers anxiety. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll be right back after this.
Looking for something to do this New Year's Eve? Call Staybridge Suites Toledo Rossford at 419-872-3700. Come hang out with the cast and crew of Glass City Grind. We'll be enjoying food, fun, music, and so much more. We hope to see you there.
Welcome back to the show. I'm so excited because I have some people here today joining us from Cardinal Stritch Catholic High School and St. Kateri Catholic Academy. Did I get that all right?
You got it.
Yes.
You got it.
So we have Father Eric Shields, and then we have Lauren Vargas. And you guys, tell me a little bit about what is going on over there now, because I'm an alumni, but it's been a while since I've been there.
And it's great to be here with one of our famous alum. I mean, you know, like you're like an all-star, Lisa. This is great.
We did talk about this before the show started, and I mentioned that I am like the best alumni, right, to ever come out of Stritch.
Hey, absolutely.
I don't think that that's true at all.
Yes.
But.
Well, you know, great things happening over in Oregon, Ohio. You know, and people think that we're so far away, but the reality is that, you know, we're within 20 minutes of just about anywhere. And the great thing is people are coming from all over these days to be part of the Cardinal family. You know that, like, it's a family atmosphere. People know one another. I mean, like, I know the kids. I know their families. Our teachers and our staff know the kids well, and so we're able to treat them as individuals created by God and helping them to fulfill their potential. That's a really unique atmosphere to be in, and that's really awesome. So we're seeing our kids doing all sorts of great things, and you know, the education that they get, both in the faith and then academically, but also with our extracurriculars, is next to none, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I have to say that was one of the things I always took from my education there, is that it is truly a family atmosphere, and it's great to have some of that family back on the show with us today to celebrate Christmas.
Absolutely.
Now, you guys have some stuff, and Lauren, I know that you're new to the job. I'm going to quiz you a little bit. I was going to say
Day 2, and she's doing this.
But look at it, they've got you working hard already. Like, you guys don't mess around. But I'm going to quiz you a little bit. You guys do have your open house coming up this spring, late winter, early spring. And what is that? What can people expect from that, or why is it a good opportunity for people to stop by the school?
Well, the open house is March 5th, so if you all are interested or thinking about sending your child to our school, I would encourage you all to come out. It's just a great way to come and be introduced to the school, the staff, the admissions team. We will all be there to help you and to get to know you. So we're excited.
And what's great now is that it's not like when I went there where it was just freshmen through, you know, seniors. Now you can start your child there as early as pre-K.
Pre-K. So we're one-stop shop, you know, pre-K to 12, and so St. Kateri is the pre-K to 8, and then Cardinal Stritch, which has been around for over 50 years, is 9 to 12. But it really is convenient for families, and it's a great place to send your kids. So we have our open house, but we're always happy to give a tour, and always happy to welcome people into the Cardinal family. And so they can always come out, give the school a call, and we'd be happy to give the grand tour and show you what the Cardinal family is all about, and to show you what a faith-filled school that has awesome academics and wonderful extracurricular opportunities is all about.
Well, that's awesome. And if people want to find out a little bit more information, what is your website?
www.katirischools.org, and so that's with a K, katirischools.org. You can find everything that you need, and probably even some information that you don't need, but you can always find it, and it's there.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. We're going to have Father Eric back in just a few moments. You're going to give us a little message about Christmas, but we've got to go to break, so we will see you back after this.
We all love Santa. We all love gifts. We all love the food that comes with Christmas. We love to decorate, and it's such a joyful time. But the reality of the situation and the reality of Christmas is that there's so much of a deeper meaning that sometimes we miss out on because all this other stuff gets in the way. And certainly I'm biased as a Catholic priest, but coming in here, Jesus Christ came into our world to be like us in all things but sin, and to know what we're going through. We have a God who's that loving and that intimate, that he comes into our world and he gives us hope. And we know that our world has so many things going on, so much violence, so many issues that we face on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people going through depression and other family issues. And I think this Christmas season is always an invitation to get back to our roots, the roots of our faith, to have that faith in Jesus Christ, that he is here to continue on the mission, that he's here to help us on our mission, and that he's here to love us throughout everything. It's also an opportunity for us to kind of get back to the roots of our family. Again, to be thankful for the gift of our family and our friends, because sometimes we take them for granted. And so this Christmas is an opportunity to get back to the roots of our faith and our family, and to be thankful that Christ came into this world to save us from our sins and to give us joy and peace and happiness.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the Glass City Grind, and thank you, Santa, for coming to visit.
We had such a fun show today. Thank you guys for joining us.
We hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family, your friends.
And we will see you back here next week for our New Year's episode.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
The season to
Merry Christmas.
be jolly. La 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 la.